Thank you. Thanks very much. Welcome to Studs. I'm Mark Dakota. Glad to have you here. Ladies, how you feeling? You feeling better? They were a little nervous, so I showed them a little trick, an old show business trick that calms people down. I just basically went up to them and stole their purse and ran away. We have two guys over there. They've been on blind dates with the ladies, so let's meet them, shall we? Let's see if everybody enjoyed their dates or what. You do feel much more relaxed now, though, don't you? See? You don't need your purse. Let me introduce you. Right next to me is Angela Johnson. She's an 18-year-old waitress. Give her a big hand. Right next to her is Bianca Hicks, an 18-year-old interior design student. Give it up for Bianca. And way down at the end is Brina Shepard. She's a 21-year-old psych student. Welcome. Welcome, Brina, welcome. Why'd you want to be a psych student?
I like to probe in the minds of men.
Oh, you do? What do you find when you probe?
I haven't found anything very good so far.
Well, what are you looking for? What would you be happy to find?
Someone mature, you know, that can have fun, nice person, you know, nice personality, good looking.
How about you, Bianca?
Somebody who's really courteous and can challenge me to a good game of Nintendo.
What's your game?
Tetris.
Angela, how about you? Describe your perfect guy for me.
I'd like someone that's very sexy, enjoys to have a conversation, and has a good sense of humor.
Okay. All right, what makes a guy sexy?
His overall personality.
All right. Well, let's check the overall personality of our two studs tonight. Let's meet Kevin and Willie. Come on out. Kevin, good to see you. Willie, how are you, man? Welcome, guys. Let me introduce you. Right next to me is Kevin Campbell. He's a 21-year-old real estate agent. Give him a big hand. And next to Kevin is Willie Warren, a 21-year-old student. Give it up for Willie. All right, guys. You know the drill. The guy with the most hearts at the end of the show. It's King Stud. We give you a date everywhere you want to go with the lady of your dreams, all right? We're going to start with you, Kevin. When you first meet a woman, what's the first thing you notice about her?
It's funny you ask me that. The first thing that comes to my mind is French fries with nothing to drink. I mean, I start at the top, and then, you know, I work my way down, and I kind of get caught in the middle there. And then I look around. But the only thing about French fries, you know, I just grab some water, and I can, you know, worst thing is I'm going to get hiccups. But hopefully with the woman, you know, if there's something there, then, you know, maybe something will come up.
Well, we asked these ladies what they first noticed about you when they saw you, Kevin. Here's what they said. The first lady said, his lips looked as sweet as chocolate Play-Doh. Second lady said, his ears are as cute as ginger snaps. Oh. And the third lady said, dang, his head looks like Marlon Brando, but his body looks like Rudy Huxtable.
His lips as sweet as chocolate Play-Doh. I think I'll go with Angela.
Oh. What'd you say, Angela?
I said his ears are as cute as ginger snaps.
Really? Ginger Snaps the dog treat?
No, the
Isn't that a little treat for dogs? Oh, the
No,
cookies.
the cookies.
Yeah? That's the first thing you noticed about him?
Yeah, one of the first things.
What was the first thing?
He was a nice person.
You can notice that just by looking at him?
Well, when we met in the parking lot and everything, I was getting ready to make a phone call. And when I got in the car, I told him I was nervous and everything. And he had this little stuffed Dalmatian for me.
Oh, that's
And he
sweet.
gave me a hug to comfort me and everything. And that's when I noticed the ears.
All right, lips as sweet as chocolate Play-Doh. Who said that?
I said
Oh, Bianca. What'd you mean by that?
They just look like just perfectly carved. I mean, they're full and they look kissable, like chocolate, and they're brown.
Oh, yeah.
So they look like chocolate Play-Doh. And I just wanted to bite them and see if they were as sweet as they looked.
Willie, how do you know if you're going to click with a woman or not when you talk to her on the phone? Do you know right away?
Pretty much. It all depends. Like, if I call and they be like, well, they don't really want to do anything, don't have nothing to say, be boring. But if they energetic over the phone, you know.
How do you get them not to be boring on the phone?
Talk about them. Most women like to hear about themselves.
Uh-huh. Do you like to hear about yourself?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, you're going to hear about yourself right now because we asked these ladies
Sounds good.
what their impression of you on the phone was, Willie. Here's what they told us. One said, 1 minute of talk and I was burning up with prickly heat. Second lady said, this dude is capital rude. And the third lady said, ladies and gentlemen, His Royal Highness, the King of Jerry Curl.
Okay, this dude is capital rude. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Oops, sorry. The used. Bounced it off you. He calls you up on the phone. And why was he rude? What did he say?
He asked me how much I weigh. He asked me if I was fat. He asked me if I was black.
What's the deal, Willie?
I didn't want to go out with no, creature, you know what I'm saying?
All right, well, you get to go again there. 1 minute of talking, I was burning up with prickly heat, or, ladies and gentlemen, His Royal Highness, the King of Jerry Curl.
1 minute of talk, and I was burning up with prickly heat. Brina?
No.
Oh! You thought he was the King of Jerry Curl, Brina?
Yes, I did.
How could you tell from talking to him on the phone?
Because his voice on the phone, he sounded kind of rough. So,
And rougher guys wear the Jerry Curl?
well, see, I don't like to buy into stereotypes, but yes, in my experience, yes, some rough guys they kind of have.
Okay. You ever used the Jerry Curl, Willie?
Yeah, I did.
Come on back. We're going to find out more about the guys and the ladies. Don't go away. See, it's fake. Smeckenheart. This is one of, in the 17 years we've been on the air, this is probably everyone's favorite heart, the Smeckenheart, Kevin. We're going to play for it now. You go out of your way to plan dates to make sure that nothing could possibly go wrong to give women a good time, or you just kind of let it go?
Oh, yeah, no, I plan my dates real good. I mean, you basically do the dining, and then, you go out, you have a little wine.
All right, we asked these ladies what they remembered most about their dates with you, Kevin. And here's what they told us. One said, there's nothing like a man who's into black satin and lace. Second lady said, a pinhead and a party hat. Now that's entertainment. And the third lady said, he peeled off his clothes and introduced me to his little cha-cha.
Peeled off his clothes and introduced me to his little cha-cha. Brina?
No.
What'd you say, Brina?
I said a pinhead and a party hat. Now that's.
What does that mean, Brina?
Okay, we went to this what appeared to be a barn-like place. It was kind of like a dinner extravaganza. So it was set up like the Old West. And when we got in, he bought these really big cowboy hats. And he's not a very big man. And the hat was extremely big on his head. So it looked funny. It was funny looking, but he offset it. He's a nice looking guy.
So it was a fun day? Was it like a Wild West kind of show?
Yeah, basically it was nice.
Who actually got introduced to his little cha-cha? Who was that? Angela. What does that mean?
Well, after our date and everything, went to medieval times, and after the date, went back to his house. He had to make some phone calls.
So medieval times is kind of like the same thing as that,
Yeah.
but a medieval thing.
Right.
Okay, all right.
But, he wanted to model and stuff like that, so I wouldn't model for him, so I had him get up.
What did you want her to model, Kevin?
Just her body, that's all.
And he ended up modeling himself?
Yeah.
What did he model?
His chest. He took off his sweater,
Uh-huh.
and he was modeling around.
Does he have
It
a
was
nice?
really cute.
Does he have a nice chest?
Yes, he does.
Willie, which of your physical attributes you get complimented on the most?
Well, I've been told I have a nice little derriere, but then I also been told I have kissable lips.
Okay. We asked the ladies what they thought of your looks, how they reacted, and here's what they told us. One of them said, damn, my hair is taller than he is. Second lady said, plain and simple, this man is downright pretty. And the third lady said, I love a man with a head like an emery board.
I'm going with limb with plain and simple. This man is downright pretty. Whew, Brina?
No.
What'd you say, Brina?
First of all, let me say I don't disagree. I think he's gorgeous, but I said, damn, my hair is taller than he is.
Really?
Because I had on like 3-inch heels and a real tall ponytail. And when we stood next to each other, we took a little photo, and on the picture, I noticed that my hair was like towering over his head, and it looked really awkward.
Really? Did you feel awkward, Willie?
Not really.
What'd you guys do on your date?
We went to eat and we went dancing.
Eating, dancing.
Yeah.
Pretty romantic time?
Yeah, actually, it
It
was nice, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, who said plain and simply is downright pretty? Who was that?
I said
Oh,
it.
Bianca. Is he?
Yeah,
What makes
he
him so
is.
pretty?
He has really nice skin, and it's real smooth and even and everything.
What'd you guys do on your date?
We went. Okay, at first we were gonna go miniature golfing, but no, I was really looking forward to it because I've never done that before.
You've never been miniature golfing?
So we couldn't find the place, so we just went bowling instead. So we went bowling, and he was nice. He kept trying to let me win, but I kept losing anyway. So
All right. Kevin, you have any surefire moves that make romance happen on a date?
You would, you offer to give a lady a massage. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's simple.
Sure.
You know, you have your lotion in the corner. Of course, it's not just any lotion. This is emotion lotion.
Emotion lotion. All right.
And emotion lotion gets hot when you blow on it.
I see. Well,
So,
let's see if the ladies had any emotion when they got rubbed with your lotion, Kevin. Now, we asked them about your style and romance, and here's what they told us. One lady said, a little chew, a little spit, and he had me reaching for the sky. Second lady said his eyes were bold, but his lips were cold. Third lady said when he unbuckled his belt, all I could say was thank you.
When he unbuckled his belt, all I could say was thank you. Angela?
Yes.
Hey, there you go. Angela. You want to explain that to me, Ange?
Sure. It's
Okay.
not as good as it seems.
Oh, okay.
No, when we were at his house, he just went and used the restroom and everything.
So you've been to dinner,
Yeah.
had a good time up to this point.
Yeah.
All right.
Had a great time. And when he came, his pants were unbuttoned and everything. He kicked off his shoes.
Why were his pants unbuttoned?
He just came back from the restroom. You weren't listening.
Well, sometimes guys actually button their pants up after they leave a restroom. I know it's hard to believe. All right, so he comes out of the bathroom.
Took off his shoes and he crawled behind me. He was sitting behind me watching TV. And he was massaging my back.
Sure. Any,
There was no lotion.
no emotion lotion?
No lotion.
No? So how'd the date end up?
Well, that's about the thank you part. I had to drive home, so we got up and drove me back to my car.
All right. Little chew, a little spit, and he had me reaching for the sky, or his eyes were bold, but his lips were cold.
His eyes were bold, but his lips were cold. Bianca?
Yeah.
Baboom, there you go. All right, fill me in, Bianca.
I was standing by the heater because it was freezing cold, and we had just
Where were
got
you?
to. We were at his house, and I was standing by the heater, and so he was just like sitting on the couch, and he was just like really looking, just really watching, just I felt like he was like really seeing something besides my dress here. So.
Oh, that
so,
couldn't possibly be true, could it, Kevin?
No, not at all.
All right.
I'm a nice guy.
So then he was just but there was no trying anything. He was just really watching.
Really? Did you want him to kiss you?
Yeah,
Yeah. Why didn't you kiss him?
because I just didn't want to make the first move.
Okay. All right, fine. Willie, how about you? Any romance on your dates?
Well, a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little
All right, we asked the ladies if there was, and here's what they told us. One of them said, his monster tongue snake through me like a roto-rooter. Second lady said he needed my flesh like he expected my buns to rise. And the third lady said he dove into me so deep I thought he was heading to China. Little rice
His monstrous tongue snaked through me like a roto-rooter. I'm gonna try Brina again.
There you go. Brina.
We were dancing, and he kind of caught me off guard, so I was like, he just came out of nowhere, and it kind of, took me for a
Came out of nowhere and
surprise.
what?
This tongue just came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it.
Does he have a big tongue?
I guess he has a normal-sized tongue. I didn't mind a kiss, but I was like, damn. It just...
All right. He needed my flesh like he expected my buns to rise, or he dove into me so deep I thought he was heading to China.
He needed my flesh like he expected my buns to rise. Angela?
Yes.
Hey! Say hello to Pop and Fresh Dough. You want to explain that to me, Angela?
Sure. Well, we're sitting in his room, and he's like laying on my lap, and he was massaging my legs.
How'd you get there?
Well, I drove out to LA.
Uh-huh.
Because I live in Palm Springs, so I drove out there. And, you know, we're just sitting there relaxing because I was tired from the drive.
Right.
So he was just laying on my lap and massaging my legs and stuff.
With what, his head?
His hand.
So what happened after the massage?
Well, she decided she wanted to just go anywhere. She just wanted to get out the house.
Really? How come?
I guess I was, you know, almost to China.
Come on back. We'll find out which one of these guys has a Speedo swimsuit. Don't go away. Welcome back. All right, guys, here's the deal. We talked to the ladies. They gave us some descriptions of you two studs. You just tell me who they're describing, you or your co-stud. All right, Kevin? Start off with you here. Kevin, according to the ladies, who's most likely to bake cookies for his girlfriend? Would that be you or Willie?
I would say me.
Kevin, for the Scotch Guard Heart ladies?
Kevin.
Hey, there you go. Why, Brina?
He seems like that milk and cookies kind of guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, kind of sweet, kind of thoughtful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
With or without nuts? Do you like them?
No nuts.
No nuts. All right. Willie, who's most likely to have a collection of Speedo swimwear, you or Kevin?
I'd probably say Kevin, since he's into the lace, you know, the satin sheets.
Okay. He says Kevin. Ladies?
Willie.
Oh, Willie.
I knew it was
Buddy Biancalana, why would you say that?
Because over the phone, he told me that women often tell him that he has a nice butt, so I figured he might want to let everybody know it.
Sure. Kevin, who's most likely to date a different woman every night, Kevin, you or Willie?
I think I'll go Willie.
He says Willie. Ladies?
Willie.
There you go. Why, Angela?
Well, we were out at the club, and, you know, I didn't feel like dancing and everything. He had no trouble finding anyone to dance with.
No, while he was out with you? Willie.
I mean, I told him it was okay.
Oh,
you
so
know.
you thought it was okay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
different.
It's not like...
Okay, Willie, who's most likely to do his housework in the nude, you or Kevin?
I guess I'll say me.
Yeah? You got a dustbuster? Be careful.
Quicker picker upper.
He says it's Willie, ladies.
Kevin.
Buddy
I
Biancalana.
Well, his house is neat. It's clean, so I figured he'd keep it clean, and he's sexy, so he might do something like that.
You ever done any housework in the nude?
No.
How about naked?
Yeah.
Kevin, who's most likely to buy a woman sexy lingerie, you or Willie?
I'll have to go with myself on that one.
He says it will be Kevin, ladies.
Kevin.
There you go. Why, Brina?
Because during the show, there was a scene where there was a woman that was up and she had on kind of like Charmousse type thing.
Kind of a
And-
what?
Like Teddy, a Teddy. And he goes, "Are you gonna model that for me?" And so I kind of figured, like, well, if you purchase it, you know, maybe, maybe. But
If you buy it, I'll wear it. Willie, who's most likely to take a date to a porno movie, you or Kevin?
Kevin.
Kevin? Why Kevin?
Why not?
Okay. He says
know, I'll
Kevin,
go do
ladies.
it.
Willie.
Willie. Why, Angela?
He's a very sexual person.
Uh-huh.
We were, like, in his room and everything. We were talking about sex and things of that nature, and he would do it.
Uh-huh. Have you ever seen one? That's a yes. Come on back and find out who is the ultimate star. Don't go away. All right. Here. All right, guys, you came on strong, sort of, towards the end. Kevin's got 5 hearts. Willie, you got 3, which means you're going to start off here. All you got to do is tell me who you want to go out with. Again, if she picks you, you go. We pay for it.
Start off with Bianca. I didn't pick Bianca because it just wasn't there. You know, she was nice. She's real sweet.
Okay.
But, you know, and then I didn't pick Angela. Why? A lot of different reasons. But she's real sweet, though. She's nice.
Okay.
She know what I'm talking about. But I did pick Brina.
Brina, okay. Now, if Brina picks you, where are you going to go?
Well, I thought about Jamaica, but she might not want to get her feet wet. So, you know, but I like to go to
Jamaica. Okay, that sounds very exciting. All right. All right. Kevin, same deal with you.
Okay. I didn't pick Bianca because the date went smooth. We had fun, but I think it would stay that way. And I didn't pick Brina because that was more like a friendship date. I mean,
Okay.
you know, we had a good time, but it stayed friendly, and I think it would stay that way as well.
Okay.
But I did pick Angela.
Angela. All right. And if Angela picks you, where are you going to go? What are you going to do?
Well, I had my parents are originally from New Orleans, and so Mardi Gras is coming up, and I thought we could go to Mardi Gras and, you know, catch a few beads. It's one of the safer things you can catch nowadays. So.
Okay. That is a
I
fabulous.
can do
I love Mardi Gras. All right. Now, Bianca, neither of the guys picked. Did you have fun coming on the show?
Yes.
We had fun having you here. Would you show us who you picked? All right. All right, now, Willie, you picked Brina, correct? Brina, if you pick Kevin, you could, if you pick Willie, you could be off on a fabulous trip to Jamaica, Mon. What's it going to be? Oh. If you pick Kevin, you're going to go to Mardi Gras in New Orleans. If not, nobody's going anywhere. What's it going to be?
Guess I'm going to the Mardi.
Hello! Say hi to Dr. John for me. Give him a big kiss. There you go. Oh, the greatest party town in the United States of America, New Orleans. Go there and register and vote. Bye.